Today is Saturday. We are at Rhett+Reeno Studios and we're going to experience glass blowing for the very first time. Come along with us inside the studio before our appointment. This is right downtown Salt Lake if you're interested. Never done glass blowing before. Looks like a pretty open studio. And then in the back over there is where you do your demonstration or your glass blowing. We have other art on the wall. Local artists. Now they said when you come for a class, you can choose what you want to do or what you want to design based on what they have displayed on these walls, on these back walls.
I'll be the glass blower today. I'm his assistant. Furnace that has about 450 pounds of glass in it. It's at 2,120 degrees right now. So hot glass only sticks to hot metal. That's why we have the pipe warmer. Our glory holes, we have 3 different sizes. We're working out of the smallest one over here. This one in the middle is the biggest one we have. And then we have our bench, which is where most of the work happens. The big double stacked black boxes over here are our annealers. That's where we put the pieces when we're done. It's at 930 degrees right now. It's the comfortable temperature for glass, so it doesn't crack, doesn't melt, just kind of sits there steadily. At the end of the night, we run a program. It'll drop 10 degrees, sit there for a couple minutes, let all the glass cool, and it'll drop again, and it does that for 12 to 24 hours until it gets down to about 250, and then it turns off. And then after that, it just naturally will go down. That also tempers the glass. If you do it at room temperature, it cracks because thick and thin parts cool at different temperatures, and that's where you get that fracture on them, and it'll break the glass. The barrel over here is our pipe cooler. It just has water in there. You run it over the pipes, cools the pipes, especially after flushing out the furnace.
Yeah.
We used to have a piece. The glass we get actually comes, it looks like ice cubes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You sometimes have one sitting around, but I don't see one.
Okay.
But yeah, Kyle will be over here shortly.
Okay.
Get you guys started.
Okay.
Dense like fish tank rocks or pop rocks.
I'd hate to step on it.
It wouldn't feel great, no. We have 7 different sizes with this manufacturer. This is smack dab in the middle. This is a medium size. It goes all the way up to dime size, so you get these big, chunky, bold bits, and then we pulverize it all the way down into a powder. This is smack dab in the middle.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do in a moment is I'm gonna go take a gather of glass out of my furnace, I'm gonna cool the pipe, and I'm gonna bring that over to you.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna match my hand positioning. So that front hand, back hand, beautiful. And you're gonna butt right up against me.
Oh, okay.
Front third of that pipe is the hospital zone. I'm gonna create a boundary from that heat, but I'm also gonna be washing your hands throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
That pipe stays hot towards the end.
So
I'm
your
washing
hand is going to be in front of mine.
Bingo.
Okay.
Yep, that's the hospital zone.
Okay.
I'm an ER nurse, we're not going to work today.
We don't want to go to the hospital today. Okay.
Yep. What we're gonna do, once you have that pipe together, we'll go at about a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
And we're gonna tap down into our color, come up and rotate, tap, come up and rotate. The objective is to take all that clear glass and coat it in this beautiful green.
Okay.
From there, we will go melt it in, creating that twist, and then we'll continue making our orb.
Okay.
I'll be right back with the first gather.
Okay.
So this is the green color?
I guess.
Looks black.
It doesn't look green. Oh.
It's very dark and
right here.
A green highlight. You can see it just right.
Cool.
Oops. I thought it was black. Oh. Ooh.
Glass is gooey and hot. It's about the consistency of warm taffy right now.
Oh.
So you're gonna join me on that pipe.
Right there and
behind
right
my
here.
hand.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
there we go.
Okay.
We're gonna come down. Tap. Tap. All you, my friend. You have the whole weight of that
Oh.
pipe. It's heavier than you think.
It is.
Little taps in there.
More it's darker.
Not necessarily. It's also self-limiting. It's not gonna pick up more color once we've kind of covered that glass.
Okay.
That is beautiful. All right,
Okay.
come out of that color. You're gonna start rotating with your fingertips now because this wants to follow gravity.
Okay.
And then you're also gonna rotate your body around and we're gonna head over to the glory hole and melt all this color in.
This way?
So you're rotating the pipe and rotating your body and we're gonna head over here.
Okay.
We're gonna place these on the yoke right here. And then both hands back here at the end of the pipe. I'm gonna send this forward.
Okay. Oh. Whoop.
Yeah, we're getting a little closer. This hand further back as well.
Okay.
And then we are just gonna keep rotating. We're gonna
Oh.
melt all this color in.
Okay.
So that initial gather of glass was 2100 degrees. We were outside in the ambient air for a moment, adding color, cooling the pipe. So that surface glass kind of started to lock up and tighten up. It's not gonna be as malleable.
Okay.
So right now what we're doing is we're reheating that glass. So we're gonna balance the surface temperature back to the core temperature, but we're also melting in all those little colored bits of frit.
Okay.
So you're seeing them soften up. They're going, they're looking like little droplets.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And that's what's melting into the clear glass. So it's gonna be one cohesive piece of glass in a moment.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna slide this out, my friend, while we're still turning.
Okay.
And then I want you to choke up further here. Nope, on my side. I'm gonna work behind you.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna head over here onto this table right here. We're gonna lower the back end of that pipe and we're just gonna roll this. What we're gonna do is we're squeezing glass forward
Okay.
and we're creating a nice sturdy cylinder back towards me. We're gaining control of that glass by controlling the temperature. Hot glass, long hot glass gets kind of squirrely and away from us, so we're just cooling it off, gaining some control.
Okay.
Do another pass in that direction. And then go ahead back onto those yolks.
Oh.
And we're gonna get this hot again.
Okay. And turn it.
Yes, exactly. We are always turning. Now that there's glass on the end of the pipe, we must turn, otherwise it wants to follow gravity.
Okay.
I should be out of the way plenty over here.
Absolutely.
I can always zoom in
You're good, my friend.
when I do editing.
You get up close. You are good. All right, my friend, I'm gonna take this from you.
Okay.
I've got the pipe. I've got control of it. I'm gonna clean up that shape just a little bit more. With a little more pressure.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sneak in behind you real quick. So we have started to twist all that color in the furnace. You can see up towards the pipe, it's all twisted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my diamond shears and you can see where the name comes from. It's more of the shape, less of the material. And I'm just gonna pinch some of that glass. And I'm gonna finish that twist. So I just took all of those green bits and swirled them, creating some really cool movement.
Okay.
So you, my friend, are gonna come back over here and you're gonna melt this, get that all gooey and soft again.
Okay.
Make some videos of what you do, I'm sure.
I don't sell my stuff, I don't make videos, I'm so bad. No, I'm so bad. I actually think, yeah, Tanner grabbed a video today. We were making a piece before the day started. We're gonna hang out right here
Okay.
with a nice steady rotation. There we go, just like that. Nice.
Well, that's not very steady rotation.
Yeah, all right, we'll let that fall, and then nice steady rotations. There we go. And then we're good, actually. I'm gonna steal this from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna clean up that shape again. Hanging out in the air for a moment. And then I'm gonna tidy up that shape. I'm gonna cool the walls of the glass off using this marber. You can see the glass cooling rapidly. That green is darkening up.
Yeah.
And we're at a good spot for me to start our bubble. So you hang out right there.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna trap some air.
Oh.
And then in a moment, you're gonna see that glass start to bulge out right there.
Yeah.
And that is gonna be the start to any hollow vessel we make. Cup, bowl, vase, anything that's hollow starts out with that bubble. And so now, we are gonna hang out and let this glass cool off a bit.
Okay.
As it cools, you can start to see all those greens swirling around. There's some nice negative spots in there, so you're gonna have some transparency with the clear glass. And then as that blows up, it's gonna thin out in color, so it's gonna be more of the green you saw up there. Right now, it's still very dense.
Yeah.
This is enough glass to make a Christmas ornament. So in a moment, you and I are gonna head over to the furnace. You are going to peer over my right shoulder, and you're actually gonna see me gather more glass. It's just like we're dipping into the honey pot. We're gonna dip in, we're gonna turn that pipe, and it's just gonna pick up more clear glass, creating more mass.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're gonna let this cool off a bit, and we're gonna practice the next step. So I want you to have a seat in the bench.
Oh.
And you're gonna scoot your butt all the way to the right.
It's not an electrocution chair.
It is not. You're gonna grab this wooden stick right there. This is called our block. And you are going to come up to the second notch there with your right hand. Left hand stays in your lap. And in a moment, there's gonna be a big glob of clear glass on here. We are going to cradle that glass gently, and we're gonna roll the pipe and back towards me, and we're gonna do this quite a few times.
Okay.
What we're doing is we're taking that clear glass, distributing it nice and evenly over our bubble. If you've ever thrown clay and done ceramics on a wheel, this is equivalent to centering our clay. We're gonna take this big clear glob of glass and we wanna evenly distribute it around our bubble. So down the road, when we start to inflate it, it blows up nice, round, and evenly.
Okay.
So these are blocks made out of cherry wood, apple wood, some other hardwoods. They live in water their entire life. And as we've been talking, this has cooled off enough that I know we can go safely take another gather of glass. So
Okay.
pop that in the water for me. And let's head over to the furnace. You can get up here for me, nice and close. You're gonna peer over my right shoulder, and you're gonna follow the pipe with your eyes. You're gonna see me gather glass. Pretty cool.
Woo.
So it's hot. We're gonna sneak in here, so go ahead and get close. I'm gonna drop that in, and I'm gonna start picking up glass. It's a big puddle of just clear glass down there.
Oh gosh.
And then you, my friend, head back to the bench and grab that block. I'll bring this pipe over to you.
Get suntan. It's a cooling pot. Rotate it.
This is the fun part because it starts to smell like a campfire. So we're gonna lower that a little bit. We're gonna change that angle there. And you can come on the outside of the pipe with me and we're just gonna roll. And what we're doing is we're distributing all that clear glass nice and evenly around our bubble. Back towards you. Beautiful. Yep. You have full control back towards me.
Ooh.
All right. One more pass towards you. And then you, my friend, pop that back in the water, and we have a really, go ahead and put this back in the water. Beautiful. We have a really nice distribution of clear glass around that bubble.
That's pretty.
All right, head over here with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the business end.
Oh. Okay.
We disinfect that between each of you.
What am I doing?
In a moment,
Okay.
when we have a bunch of heat, you and I together are gonna walk over to this marber, the big metal table. Once we're over at the marber, I'm gonna be cooling and shaping the glass as you start to inflate it and blow it up into an orb.
Okay.
It is a tiny, tiny breath. It is a whisper.
It's not a.
It is not a full scent. Nope.
Oh, really? Okay.
Nope. The glass is going to be the consistency of warm taffy. It doesn't take as much breath as you think. If you have the correct heat, it's really a whisper, and it'll get that glass moving.
Really? Okay.
Yep. And I can see that that glass is getting nice and soft. So you, my friend, start walking over to that table, and I will follow you. And you'll be on the front right corner.
Oh. Okay.
All right. I would like you to start blowing nice and soft. As you're blowing, I'm controlling the heat, cooling off the hotter spots of the glass. Go ahead and start blowing just a little bit harder. There we go. That body's starting to fill out.
Oh, you can tell.
Keep blowing, nice and steady. Blow a little bit harder. And then go ahead and blow hard for me. Let's see this glass move. There we go. And stop. Yep.
More?
We're good. This is a really nice start. As you were blowing, I was cooling the tip. The tip of the glass is the hottest part of our setup currently.
Okay.
It has the most mass, so it hangs on to heat longer. It also goes in the hole first, it comes out of the hole last. So the tip is the hottest part. I was controlling the heat there because if I don't, your air wants to follow the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
By cooling it, it forces the body to fill up nice and round versus
Okay.
shooting straight through.
Okay.
So let's go get some more heat.
Oh. We're gonna do that again.
We are, except this time it's gonna be easier, and this time you're just gonna stand right in front of that tray. Go right over there.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, my friend, go ahead and start blowing nice and soft. Very, very soft, even softer. This glass wants to move. Go ahead and blow soft. And stop. While you're blowing, I'm putting in what we call a jack line. This is a constriction point telling the glass, I want it to break here in the future.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you blow soft again. Blow a bit harder. Blow hard, blow hard, blow hard. Yep, there we go. And stop. I can tell there's some thickness down here. We've got room to get this a little bit bigger. So we're gonna get some more heat, and we're gonna come back into the bench and we'll blow this up some more.
Okay.
As we thin this glass out, you can really start to see your color.
Yeah.
It's not as dense as it looked early on. All right, go ahead and start blowing soft again. And then blow a little bit harder. And then send it. Blow as hard as you've got. And stop. Gonna throw a little beeswax on there just to create some lubrication. And we're gonna do that one more time. I still see thickness down there. We can inflate some more.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting how this color looks very mossy and swampy. And then when it cools, it's like a Kelly green.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my couch. I have a couple of bourbons and it starts to change. It's an emerald green and then it becomes
Blow very, very soft. Yep. A little bit harder. And then blow hard, blow hard, blow hard, blow hard, and stop. Nice. Nice big orb. So just emphasizing that jack line again, that break off point. It's where we mount it onto that little cookie foot and the little base.
That's beautiful.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to take this from you, my friend.
Okay.
Be careful with this color. It's hot. And then you, I'm going to have you move over here.
Okay.
I'm going to use this. In a moment, you're going to strike that pipe, and it's going to break the orb off.
Oh.
And allow me to mount it to the little foot.
Oh, okay.
Grab just a bit of clear glass.
Okay.
I'm going to drop this down onto the marber here. And you're just going to create the round little puck we're going to mount your orb to.
Where is it you want me to hit?
Tanner will tell you in just a moment.
So once he gets everything
Okay.
gloved up and everything, you'll just whack it down here.
Like a good whack.
Yeah, like
Like a medium whack.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, let's do that again.
We're just going to take this opportunity to let these two melt together. Still see the heat in that foot is bright orange. We're just going to let that cool off for a moment. No, that's great. What you're doing is great. You're keeping a nice cylindrical shape. You're not letting it get too long. Let's go nice and high with that pipe now and kind of nuzzle the tip in there just a little bit. Get some color on the tip. Beautiful. All right, my friend. Keep rotating with your fingertips. We're going to stay level. And then turn it slower. Nice and steady, just like that.
I see it wants to walk down a little bit.
It absolutely doesn't want to follow gravity now. So nice steady rotation, melting all that color in.
Right.
Go.
Just a little bit deeper. There we go. The marker, you're going to lower that pipe below, and you're going to roll, gently roll, just like that. What you're doing is squeezing glass forward. Any glass on the pipe is actually there just as stability and heat source. I don't need a whole lot of glass there. It ends up crumbling off and being wasted anyways, back that way. And then bring that pipe more level as the marker. Nice cylinder, exactly. Go. And then one more pass that way, and then back onto those yoke. We're just gonna swirl all those greens together. Now we're going to let this cool off. In the meantime, Rhett, I'll have you over to take a seat, and we'll practice that blocking technique. All right, you're going to grab the block behind you with an 8 on the end. This is really perfect. Okay. That's it. Oh, it smells like a campfire. I love it. And then left hand over here on the pipe with me. What we're going to do is we're going to cradle that glass very lightly, with a slight angle here. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll all that clear glass, evenly distributing along our bubble. And with the slight angle you have, we're squishing that glass forward again. I don't need a whole lot on the pipe. I don't want to waste it. So if we can squeeze more forward, we have more glass to work with up there. So go ahead and pop that block back in the water. And start gathering the big pool. Hopefully glass. All right, head back, grab that block. And I'll pull that pipe and bring it over to you.
This time we're just making double D's. Next time we'll be back and make the piece.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, hands on the pipe with me. The other time we're gonna roll gently. They're just pushing all that. Yeah, yep. We're just pushing all that glass forward. Back towards me. You are gaining control.
A little spark from the wood burning off.
Take go. Yep. All right, I'm gonna start to pop that block back in the water, and then we'll start. Go ahead and start blowing nice and soft, very, very soft. It's a whisper, nothing crazy. Blow just a tiny bit harder. Okay, go ahead and take a breath, and then blow medium for me. There we go. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and stop. All right, blow nice and soft again. We'll blow just a little bit harder. There we go. And stop. Beautiful. Blow just a little bit harder. Keep blowing. Take a breath, blow soft, and then go ahead and blow a bit harder. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, yep. Keep blowing. Blow hard. And stop. Nice.
Yep.
Now that I work in an ER, yeah. People do weird stuff.
Yeah, just water to suppress the line.